My name is Dan the Outlaw Hardy from Nottingham. My fight record is 18-6, fighting at Team Roughhouse and 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. My opponent Daniel Weichel is a tricky ground fighter. Kind of erratic on his feet, likes to dive in with big shots. I think he'll be shooting straight for my legs and probably onto something nasty. I've trained hard for this fight. I'm ready. I'm fit. I did a title fight 2 weeks ago, so that was a 5-round fight. So I'm more than ready to go 3 rounds. And just the same stuff I always do, lots of jiu-jitsu and wrestling, and lots of pad work and sparring. My game plan for this fight will be to put him to sleep as quickly as possible.
And here we are. I am so excited to be commentating on this fight. The people here do not know how lucky they are to have Dan Hardy in the house. This guy is going on to massive things. And this was a late fight in getting set up, but one of the best fights in Europe, in fact, at this moment in time. Now, Daniel Weichel, you've got a supreme grappler, an awesome grappler. But with Dan Hardy, one of the best fighters in the UK, in Europe, rather, and a very well-rounded fighter. I love his stand. Oh, but nice overhand right there from Weichel. But we know where he wants this fight. We know where he wants it. He wants it on the ground. An excellent grappler. And already he's nearly controlling Dan's back. Looking at them hooks, but Dan is so experienced. He's been in these positions 100 times and came out 100 times. However, this is looking very dangerous for Dan. Weichel has his hooks in. He's working that rear naked. This is looking very, very dangerous, in fact. However, Dan has managed to come out of that. I cannot stress how dangerous that was looking so early on in the fight. Beautiful turnover from Weichel. Very, very strong grappler. He's not even attempting to strike Dan, which, you know, they're not going to be much damaging shots for Dan there. Dan using the cage well, you know, he can't go any further back. And he's back up to his feet. Only for a short time, Weichel brings it back down to the ground. Dan looking for guard, and again, he's, like I say, he's a very, very experienced fighter, is Dan Hardy. And look at the experience in his corner there. Nathan Leatherton, Jim Wallhead, Lee Livingston, all the guys are there. A wealth of expertise that he will be listening to. And he's just staying safe at this moment in time. Daniel, he seems to be concentrating too much on a submission. He wants to dominate on the ground, which in a grappling fight is great. But I assure you, as soon as Dan Hardy's out of here, out of this position, he won't be thinking about grappling. And you're going to get kick, punch, knee. Once again, see, he's going to bring it back down. Defended well there with the leg. Defended well there, Dan. He did well to stay on his feet. Just showing the versatility he has. I've followed all of Dan's career. I've been judges on many of his fights, and he's very exciting. Watch, he's down again. He's down again. Once again, Daniel concentrating on grappling position without throwing any strikes, which again, in an MMA fight, is not always the best tactic. He's done nothing to soften Dan up at all, really. And all Dan has to do is protect his neck and get back to his feet. The odd knee. Again, even when he goes to throw a shot, it's with no real malice. He's concentrating on this, on trying to work this submission, which Dan is just defending and just biding his time. And once again, the referee's looking there. If nothing major's happening, he's standing back up. Now you can see what he's working there. You see where he's putting his hand. He's bringing it through. Randy Couture-esque. However, Dan's defended that as well. Now that was an elbow attempt, but again, there's no real malice in it. There's no real meaning to it. His whole game today is grappling. Dan's going to come up to his feet once he gets the arm out of the way. And then up he comes. Now Daniel's keeping him down well. He's got a lovely hold on that leg. And like I say, he is a great grappler, but now Dan's back up to his feet. Can he stay up, or will Daniel just want him back down? Defending well. Now, if I was Dan, I'd let him up. I'd let him up to his feet so he can pull away. Make him come into your fight. That's what I'd be looking at. And you will not believe when you're just grappling and not throwing strikes, the energy that it takes out of you. Now, Dan looks as fresh as a daisy. Daniel Weichel looks flat-footed, but that was a beautiful shot he threw. A lovely shot he did land there. Daniel looks very, very tired. Okay, straight back into the action. I can't help but think that we will not see a repeat of the first round. And I have to give the first round to Daniel for position. He didn't land a lot of telling blows, but, you know, for dominance, he's won the round 10-9. I just feel as though now he's tired, and Dan isn't. Look at them strikes he's putting together now. Clinical shots there. Clinch from Daniel, but will he have the same effect as he had in the first round? Like I said, when it's pure grappling, it takes a lot out of you to try and hold somebody down. Already, he doesn't seem to have that same sort of burst of strength. He seemed to take Dan down quite easily in the first, and he's not getting that lift there for the second round now. A little bit drained. I've seen Daniel fight many years ago. I've seen him fight Abdul Muhammad, and he beat Abdul convincingly, took him down at will, stopped all of Abdul's takedowns. It was a great fight. Beautiful takedown as I say that. And once again, we're back in his territory there, but are we going to see a meaningful shot? Well, this is an MMA fight. Well, beautiful reversal by Dan. Beautiful reversal. Now look at the difference that we'll probably see now in the grappling. I don't think Dan will be interested in grappling. No, he's going to be striking. Keeping dominant position, but with strikes. And this is what Daniel Weichel did not do in that first round. Oh, beautiful elbow. Some beautiful elbows. Again, really unanswered, because he's thinking about defending now. Beautiful shots. He's turning to his side. They're starting to land. That's starting to take effect. Look at the grimace on the face. Unanswered elbows. And he's really raining down the shots now. He's really raining down the shots. This is good. It's over. It's all over. He could not take any more. Mark cannot sit back and watch it any further. A great win. And possibly one of the last chances you'll get to see Dan Hardy on one of the smaller shows.
gentlemen, after 2 minutes 47 seconds of the second round, we have a winner due to referee stoppage from ground and pound, Dan the Outlaw Hardy. And ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Daniel Weichel. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to have a few words with Dan. Well, for those who wondering why Dan has 2 belts here, these 2 belts are Cage Warriors Fight Championship World Title belts, one at 73 kilograms and one at 77. But, I mean, not only that is a feat in its own, we have the manager here, and the manager would like to tell us all something about Dan's career. This fight meant a hell of a lot to Dan. I think the pressure myself as a fighter would have been way too much to take on, because what did this fight mean?
Well, basically, we had a phone call from Joe Silver from the UFC, and if Dan won this fight tonight, we've got a 4-fight deal here for Dan to fight for the Ultimate Fighter, the Ultimate Fighting Championship. And Dan, you going? You going?
Dan, a 4-fight deal in the UFC, how does that feel, man?
That feels tremendous. It's been a long time coming. I just want to say thanks to everybody supporting me tonight. Not a lot of people knew Daniel Weichel. I've been watching him for years. He's a very tough opponent. And for myself, before I took the step into the UFC, I really wanted to beat another top name like Daniel Weichel. And although a lot of people here don't know him, he's a very well-respected fighter in Europe. But second round stoppage, UFC! Come on!
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, Dan the Outlaw